Hey guys, welcome to the 1 year update / bank video. If you look in the chat below, it's been 1 year since I came back to RuneScape, and I'll actually put up the stats when I came back to the account on 11/10/17 and compare them to my stats currently, which is 11/10/18. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the bank. So our top part is going to be our GP, Fashionscape, Skill Capes, and some extra drops from Vorkath. Also in addition to the Bird's Nest from Birdhouses. Now I'm collecting these until the Farming Guild comes out to get the new seeds potentially. So I'm just kind of holding on to those for right now. Second tab is going to be our runes, teleports, and etc. items that we need to get around. I'm not going to go through every single item, but you guys can pause to look at them. And then there's the bottom part. Next tab is going to be PvM Slayer tab. So the left side is going to be our melee, middle is going to be our range, right side is going to be our mage, and then the far right is going to be our Slayer stuff that we need. Now, as far as bank holders that I have currently in place, this Abyssal Dagger will be a Drowsy Rapier in the future. This Crystal Halberd will be replaced with Dragon Claws. This will be a Robin Hood hat. The Magic Short Bow will be a Twisted Bow. This bank filler will be replaced with the Skatizo helmet. And this one will be replaced with a Sanguinesti staff or Imbued Heart, more than likely Imbued Heart though. All the way at the bottom, we have our Elite Void, our 4 items for KBD, our 6 items for DKs, Ammunition tab, Scales, and Red Chins. We got our Cannon and Totems for Slayer. This little bank filler will be the Tyrannical Ring, and we'll use the Red Chins at Callisto to get that ring in the future. Next, we have pots, which are running pretty low on currently, and food. This slot will be the cooking cape, and we currently do have 99 cooking banked in terms of grapes, monkfish, and then if we do need more, to finish with Cromblons. And then all the way at the bottom, just got more pots and whatnot down there. Next tab is skilling. Got all our logs in the top left. This slot will be for redwoods. Top right is going to be for birdhouses. This slot will be for the extra seed that you get from master farmers. This will be infernal axe, woodcutting cape, mining cape, and then we got our planks, sand, crafting stuff. Currently I have about 94, 95 construction banked. I will finish up 99 probably toward the end of the year, sometime around then. And then we've got some more skilling stuff down here. You guys can pause on all this stuff if you guys want to take a look at it. Then that is the skilling tab. Next tab is going to be our Herblord tab / farming tab. These 2 slots are going to be the construction cape and our farming cape. This top stuff is going to be for our farm runs. Bottom stuff is going to be for our bird runs / seaweed runs. Next we get to our herbs. And these are going to be from worst to best. So Hairlander's our worst herb that we got, and our best is Torstal. And then we got all our secondaries in between there as well. These are going to be our trees. Kind of running low on these right now. Plan on doing some more Zulrah in the future. Stack up on a little bit more of those. And then we got some unfinished pots down here that I'm going to be clearing out once we finish up the secondaries for them. Some I got already, but in the future we'll clear those up. Next tab is going to be our PvM Slayer Drops that we got. It's got the rune, the dragon, and then the top right stuff. I'm not going to go through each one individually, but for the most part, like certain things. So we got all the Slayer helms on the right. Going to be working on the Vorkath head Slayer recolor pretty soon. The Tanzanite Mutagen, and the Skeletal Visage that we got in episode 12. I may or may not make that into the shield, just because it looks better. This empty slot will be the Smoke Battle Staff from Thermite. Going down, these will be respectively like mirrored, so axe, pickaxe. So this will be Dragon Pickaxe, this will be a Dragon 2-hand. And then these are some empty slots for some more Battle Staffs, if we ever fill those back up. And more drops down here. And then all the way toward the bottom, we have all our raid stuff, some extra ammo, bones, and whatnot. So these are our extra raids drops that we have down here. Next tab is going to be our clue tab. Now I only keep on to certain ones, mostly hards, and I am starting to do elite slash masters just for the recolor kits of the occult, the anguish, and the torture. So we'll see how we get lucky on that. But we got all the pages, all the blessings, and then the armor. It's not looking too bad, but it could be obviously better. These are the respective bank fillers for those, so it looks a little bit cleaner. And then at the bottom, I just have a bunch of shit down, just randomized throughout in here. Last tab is just junk, straight up junk. I haven't really cleaned this part out yet, but eventually it will get cleaned out. But I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I need, kind of what I need to hold on to. But for the most part, this will be cleared out very shortly. But that's it for the whole bank, and we'll actually do a price check real quick. And with the RuneLite plugin turned on, it says 1.16 bill, which isn't too bad. Not too fussed about that. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to be going over, which you guys saw in the beginning, is the stats. Just kind of a quick overview of the in-game, what they look like, and kind of what we're working on at the current moment. So for right now, starting basically on the full left side, we have our all the way to combat down. We're working on 99 prayer, which we'll be finishing up with Warcath. And you may hear me reiterate some things because I'll show you guys my goal list, and then you guys can take a look at that as well. Rune crafting, hoping for 90 base at the end of the year, and then we're going to try and finish up 99 construction at the end of the year or sometime next year. Agility, herblore, all that stuff all the way going down. And then our far right, going to be aiming for 90 plus mining, 90 plus smithing, and 90 plus woodcut, which we'll actually get, I believe, somewhere in the 90s once we finish up construction. So that's that for our stats. As far as the diaries go, we have already done Desert, Fremennik, Varrock, Western Provinces, and Wilderness. Now the only one that we have left to do is Karamja, and if you guys watched the episode 12, it is 91 rune crafting, so we're going to be aiming for that in the near future. And then as far as the other diaries, we can get up to Falador Med, Kandarin Med, Lumbi Hard, Mauritania Med. And so that's the rest for the diaries. As far as the quests, I'm just going to scroll down through them. I'm not going to kind of go over them. So if you guys do want to do a 42 defense snowflake build, you guys can follow this list as well. And that's finished up. Now, after you finish all these quests, you will be 502 XP off with the Desert Elite completed as well. We are currently 102 combat, and the max combat will be 104 once we get to that. Next thing that we're going to go through is our boss log. So, Ring of Wealth, view boss log, and there you guys go. So I'm just going to go through each section, kind of just touch on different ones, and what we have completed as of right now. So for God Wars, we have 32 KC at Sara, but we have not finished it yet. We are going to go back there when I finish our T-bow. So we're going to go there as soon as we get that. As far as DKs, we have all the rings finished. KQ, I'm going to be doing that through post 99 just to stack up on wines and potato cactus, etc. Kind of would like to get the pet as well. KBD, only there for the pet as well. Callisto, we're going to go back for the Tyrannical Ring in the future. Zulrah, we're just going to continue on that as well as a need basis for scales. 4.3k Kraken KC, still looking for the pet, do not have it as of right now. Thermi, I will go back to that boss after we get claws. Raids 1, currently at 537 KC. Still looking for our Twisted Bow, Kodai, and Dragon Claws. Those are the only 3 items I need / want left from Raids 1. So we're still looking out for that. Vorkath, 818 KC as of right now. This will be going up to around 3 to 4k total KC in the near future to finish off 99 prayer / the money for max. And then Theater of Blood, we're at 0. I'm going to wait till I get bow and claws. I know a lot of people say you don't need the bow or you don't need the claws to do it. Just preference. I want to finish Raids 1 before I go there. Just kind of autistic in that way. So that's the boss log. And these are the goals slash PvM goals that I have that I kind of mentioned throughout the video as well. So if you guys want to pause this and read through it yourself, you can. If not, I'm just going to touch on it real quick. So we're going to aiming for 3 to 4k Warcath kills that'll finish 99 prayer and give us enough money to finish all our buyable skills per max. We need 91 rune crafting for Karamja Elite. We need 90 smithing just to finish 90 base and kind of just make it look a lot cleaner on the account. 99 construction, which will be Teaks and Kingdom. And then we'll also get 90 woodcutting from Teaks by finishing up 99 construction. We're trying to get 85 mining pretty soon. I should have that here in the next week or so for the volcanic ash spell. And then once I finish that, I'm going to get back onto the 99 farming grind. Just makes it a lot easier, kind of preference at that point. And then 90 base by the end of 2018. That is a big goal. We'll see how school goes and finals and everything like that. But I'm thinking we might be able to do it if we focused hard on it. If not, it'll be like I'm putting all my other time into PvM, so we'll see how that goes. And then the side PvM task, like I mentioned before, raids 1, we need Dragon Claws, Kodai, and Twisted Bow, still at 530 something KC, still have not had a mega rare in our name, so we're pretty due for one, I believe. And then after we get the Twisted Bow, we're going to go to Sara God Wars, finish off the ACB and the SGS. And then after we get our bow slash claws, we're going to go to Theater of Blood, try and get ourselves the rapier. It's kind of all I want from there. Could care less about the scythe or the Sanguinesi staff, but we'll see. Can't be picky on how we get the items first or whatnot. And then one of the biggest goals are going to be Inferno after I get all those 3 items. So the Twisted Bow, the Kodai, and the SGS. Now, I'm not sure how much time I'm going to be putting into that because I do need to get a loan on an additional count to just play around on the 42 defense and, you know, not waste too many supplies on this account. So we'll see how that goes in the future. But that is pretty much all our goals as of right now, guys. Thanks for watching the 1 year update / bank video, and don't forget to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next video. See ya.